This is the 5th time I'm riding to work. I've tried to film this about 100 times, I feel like. Basically, this is my bag of stuff. It's gonna be a 30-mile ride to work. I've been trying to do it more frequently over the last few weeks, and I want it to be a 2 to 3 week thing going forward. I sit at a desk job all day, so I want to get out and move. So I figured I'd just share my story with you guys. So I'll start, with what I'm wearing. Tomorrow's gonna be about 35 degrees on this 30 mile ride into Hartford, Connecticut. So bike supplies. Gonna bring the spare little USB cord to charge some of these things in case they die. Bring this around as well for my head, mostly for my headlamp. It's just a nice night rider. Works really well in the pitch dark, which it'll be tomorrow morning around 4:35 a.m. A few of these night rider tail lights, which one will go in my backpack, the other one will go on my bike. Also have an anchor in case, obviously to power some of the charging that needs to happen, maybe with my phone or with the GoPro or with some of the lights, and then a spare GoPro battery, so I can take you guys along on the ride with me. All right, moving on over, got some snacks. So I do have type 1 diabetes. I've been diabetic for 20 years, so keep a bunch of these on hand. So that those will go in the pack as well. Getting over into some of the other stuff I'll have to bring for work tomorrow. Towels, just some REI microfiber towels. Toe warmers possibly. I'm not sure if I'll need these. I'll show you what I'm wearing on my outerwear when we get there. Just some spare tools, tire, a spare tube for my tire in case I get a flat. Some baby wipes. Gonna get really messy out there. Going into like the shower stuff, so I'm gonna take a shower when I get to work. So obviously I showed you the towels. So I got some rubber, just some basic $5 rubber sandals here. And then some camp subs. These work really well for just a quick shower. Lightweight as well. So going over to the pack. I just bought this pack because I was using the first few rides I was using this bad boy, which is just pretty cumbersome. It's a Badlands hunting pack. It's pretty heavy, and it doesn't have all the pockets and stuff that I would like. So I opted with the new Osprey Manta. It's not a cycling bag per se. I looked at some of the cycling packs, and they just, I don't know, I wanted the hip pockets, and I wanted the reservoir as well. So I'll be able to dual use this for day hikes as well. That's really the main thing, is to be able to reuse it for other activities. I do a bunch of different other stuff, so I didn't want to get a cycling commuting pack and then not be able to really utilize it to its fullest potential, like on hiking. So I'm using that as well. Obviously got the bladder here already filled up, ready to roll. Put that back. So when I ride to work, try to pack lighter stuff, so just jeans, polo, just some socks, regular stuff. So that'll go right in the pack. So back into my outerwear, which is really what I've been struggling with the most lately. I feel like is the toughest piece of this whole thing. So I bought these maybe 3 or 4 months ago. They're Swift Pro spandex, polyester, like cross-country skiing leggings, I guess, and they are freaking awesome. Keep you super warm. So I've had no problem with these. These have been very, very, very good in colder temperatures. I mean, I biked to work last week and it was like 25, and I wore these and it was fine. Tomorrow I'm going to opt for just the lining and the liners, as well as some smart wool socks. They're more the mid-weight hiking socks, so those should do well with the boots that I'm wearing, which I'll show you in a second. Base layer is smart wool, just smart wool base layer with I think it's the 2500 one. It's the heavier one, or the 250, I think it is. So that'll be my base layer. This is just a polyester North Face mid-layer jacket. So that'll go right underneath, underneath my outer hard shell as the mid layer. And then I have the Outdoor Research, just really lightweight, waterproof, windproof rain jacket. So that'll go over the top. Very breathable as well. I'll also wear a pair of these Smart Wool box briefs. And then I will also wear a balaclava. I never have this thing fully on. I always have it like over my chin like that. But it keeps like my ears and my neck really warm, as well as my head, without taking up any extra space in the helmet. I'll also pack a puffy in case I have to take a break or get injured or whatever. Need my beautiful wife to come pick me up. Also bring this Master Lock Python lock. Works really, really well with the bike rack system I have at work. So that'll go on. I also, so basically what I do is I bike in and I take the bus home. So I just toss my bike on the bus for maybe 28 miles, and then I've biked home a few times from there, or my wife will come pick me up, which is fantastic for her after a long day. But this actually works really well with the bus as well, because it goes on the front of the bus, and the bike does. And you lock it over on the bus, so nobody could steal it, or it comes off when it's stopped, or when we're hitting bumps in the city. So I think it's a vital piece of equipment. And then I probably bring a little bit too much stuff, but I don't know. I'll wear these gloves, Outdoor Research, just basic mid-weight gloves, not waterproof, windproof or anything, but they work really well. And then I'll just bring these winter North Face gloves, Gore-Tex, just in case. Gets super cold, have to stop, hurt myself, and I need to wait for somebody to come pick me up. It's always good to have these two layers right here, or these three right here, are like the safety layers. Not sure yet how they're gonna fit in here, but we'll see. And I just got a basic helmet. Even got a perfect place for a blood sugar tester. Plenty of room, and it feels 10 times lighter. Oh man, dude, this is the cat's meow. It's got some North Face insulated thermal boots. Nothing special, maybe $75, but they do the job. All right, now last thing in this whole puzzle. All right, this is the vessel in which I am going to get to work tomorrow. This is the CAAD-X 105 Cannondale gravel bike. So, been riding it for maybe about 100 miles now, and I freaking love it. It's lightweight, really nice looking, shifts great. I mean, I don't know a lot of the specs on this thing. I just know it was a nice bike, and it's lightweight, and it was kind of lower middle of the road gravel bike, I guess, that you can buy. It has pretty decent components. It has like a Shimano 105 drivetrain. But yeah, I mean, it's perfect for what I do. Very nice. So that'll be the ride tomorrow. Maybe at some point I'll review this once I figure out how to do a review on YouTube, but I mean, for tomorrow, it's gonna be a nice morning, and it should be a fun ride in. So that's it. Got the bag packed, got the bike ready. Now it's just getting some sleep and getting up early as hell. 4 a.m. wake up time. So see you guys in the morning. Nice. Oh, beautiful job they did here. So on the Farmington Canal River Trail here, or the Farmington Canal Heritage Trail, actually, it's about a really long bike path that kind of goes up the western part of Connecticut. So I take this in for the first about 12 miles of the ride. It's really, really nice. They just redid a lot of it. So or a decent portion of it where I start. But it's straight, pretty flat, super safe. There's obviously no cars or anything, so it's a really good way to start the ride. So I'm at the highest elevation right now of the ride. So it's pretty much downhill and flat from here, which is great because I got to make some time. Pretty reservoir, a nice calm morning. Usually how I get home. That's my bus. Going the wrong way, bus. I'll see you later on though. Are we gonna get a stoppage from this person? Yeah, look at that. It's a good day. It's a good day. About 6 miles left. About 3.5 left. Speed hump. Mattress. Speed hump. home. Long day. Now I got bus ride and 10 miles left to go. So going to the old biciclette, and we're headed out.
Streets, Union Station, connection to regional buses, CT Rail, and Amtrak.
Nice evening night, or nice evening ride. 7 miles back to the car after a long day of work. Getting the legs moving in my jeans. So, I didn't actually end the video the way I would like to. So riding to work has definitely been super enjoyable, and I read some things online, if you have a longer commute that, is not really doable, but I think 2 or 3 times a week, especially when the weather gets nice, it's definitely doable. I didn't really cycle per se before about 6 months ago, right?
Yeah. Haven't gotten on a bike in 18 years.
But it's super enjoyable, especially if someone that, works at a desk all day. If you're like that, just go do it. It's definitely doable. So
Is it enjoyable?
it's super enjoyable,
Yeah.
which is the main thing. If it's not enjoyable, there's no reason to do it. But since it's super enjoyable, nice morning, birds chirping. It's a good way to start the day. So total ride, that ride was about 37 miles. For the day, so gets you a lot of exercise. Do it a couple days a week. Just make sure you pick nice days to do it. Don't do it when, don't force yourself to do it where it's not to the point where it's not enjoyable anymore. Get out there and do it. Don't listen to
the naysayers.
Yeah,
Don't listen to
naysayers, because they can't do it and you can.
There's gonna be a lot of naysayers.
All the naysayers, they don't want to do something cool. That's what that video is. That's cool.
It's a really good exercise.
Really good exercise.
For someone that lives a very stagnant lifestyle otherwise.
Yep. I've lost a lot of weight doing it too.
Yeah, you have.
A lot of weight.
In his butt.
Till next time. See ya.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Ride or don't ride. Ride the bus. Be lazy.
Bye.